great clean skincare brand, and I love that they...
Hi guys. I'm gonna basically welcome back to the vlog. This is gonna be a weird kind of video, but I would say this is like a story time, because I'm gonna share with you something that's happened. This is gonna be a story time whilst I drink my tea. Basically, I was hacked. I was hacked through my iCloud, and I've always heard of this, and I've always thought it will never happen. You just always think, oh, it won't happen to you, and I basically blame myself, but it's very clever the way it's done. So basically, I was hacked where something was completely over all of my devices, so not just my phone, but my boyfriend's Mac and my laptop, my MacBook Pro, and I don't think it was his phone. Yeah, it was just my phone, my Mac and my laptop, which is all of my Apple devices. Luckily I don't have an iPad. So basically, what happened was I was sat upstairs editing a video, and I was searching on the internet for like PNGs for when you edit your thumbnail and things, and you get them pictures that you put on your thumbnail as like a clear background. Nala, babe, come here, up you come, up you come. Just sit down, baby. Sit down. Sit. No. We were telling a story. Sit down. This is important. So I was upstairs and I was on my boyfriend's Mac and I was editing some footage of a video. And what happened was all of a sudden I started searching for Canva and this thumbnail thing, like a PNG clear background picture. And I opened a new tab and I searched it, and it came up with, the only way I can describe it is, you know when you have to prove you're not a robot and something comes up and it says, to prove you're not a robot, click all of the buses or click all of the traffic lights. That's basically what happened. So I was just like, okay, that's weird, but I'll do it. So I clicked on it, I'm not a robot, clicked all of the traffic lights, and I went to the next thing. I went and pressed next. It somehow opened a tab. It opened another tab, and in the new tab, like in the little bit at the top, I could see this writing. Like I could see that the computer was doing something, because there was always, this website was like trying to form, and then it was going, it was all changing in this tab. So I wasn't in the tab, but you could see the writing, if you know what I mean. And I was like, what is that? I was like, what's that? So I went on it and I closed it, and then it asked me to do it again. And I had to do it about 4 times to be able to get onto Canva, which is ridiculous. That's the first incident that I was just like, weird. Second thing was, I had a phone call, and my phone, basically, I kid you not, my phone started to, you know when you get a notification, and I have that notification like with an email when it goes ding, like that, the bong noise. It was like it was on a loop, like it was ding 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 ding, like it wouldn't stop, and it was like I had thousands of emails come through, but I didn't, I had one, and it was just like mental. My phone was going crazy, and I was like, weird. Anyway, I thought that could be something to do with an update, or Apple, they're not the best, like they are the best, but I always get problems with a phone. When they bring out a new phone, like they brought out the 10 and the 10X Max and whatever else, I always have problems with my older phone. It's always been that way. So then I had a phone call and I couldn't hear anything and they couldn't hear me. And then I kid you not, I didn't even know that this was a thing. I was on the phone and I put the phone down to end the call, and this little bit here, let me show you guys. This little LED section here with that LED light, it came on red. It went red, red. It flashed twice and then it went off. It just came on. It just came on. This little red bit here, as you can see, like you can see it flickering in this camera now. If it does it. It won't do it now. But yeah, it came on, and yeah, it came on there, and I was like, what the hell, that's weird. Okay, then I went back to the Mac, and this thing kept coming up, this same annoying prove you're not a robot thing, and I was like, I'm getting sick of this. Like, I work from home, I do all my work on a computer, I'm constantly going from different websites to different pages to different, I'm always wanting something that's why I have a Mac, because I want it to be fast. I need it to be fast for the work I do and my blogging stuff. I went onto my blog and it done it, and every time I tried to post something it done it. Instagram, everything. I was like, I can't deal. So I decided to go onto my phone and I tried to type in a website and it done it on my phone. That was the third thing, or fourth. The last thing that happened was when I went on my phone, I was on my phone, like just normal Instagramming, an email popped up and I opened this email and it was just normal email, and the Mac screen in front of me started shaking, like that was affecting my phone and my phone was affecting that, like it was all connected. It was weird. So I looked through my emails and I was googling it. I was like, what this could be and stuff, and they said it was a spam thing that I had. Basically this I'm not a robot thing wasn't legit, it was a spam thing. I screenshotted it and I sent it to Liam, my boyfriend, and he went, don't press it, and I was like, a bit late now. So I went onto my emails and I saw all of these emails from really upsetting emails, like something that I don't even want to repeat, but let me just say that it was about the vile sort, like about things that nobody wants to hear about, like murder and other things. And it was all in my emails, and it was like warning, 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 like this. And I was like, right, I've had enough. I think someone has hacked my account. I went into my iCloud, I changed my password to something so difficult that no one would ever guess. I have to write it down to remember. It's the most difficult password ever. And I changed it, and I changed all on my phone and the computer. And then I rang Apple and I had a discussion with them. I was on the phone for 2 hours, and this guy said to me, yeah, you've basically clicked on an email. Now, the email, going back to this email that I got, one of these emails with the really horrible thing in it, I feel so stupid, and I really wish more than anything I didn't do it. But I scrolled to the bottom to try and work out what it was. I scrolled to the bottom and I pressed unsubscribe, don't want to see any of this, because it was just such horrible things. Like, I can't even tell you guys what I was seeing on there. It was horrible what hackers send you, it really was. And the scary thing is with scammers and hackers is they know how to, they get information about you. And it's weird because in this email it had my area, like where I live, it had my area in it, and it was like, warning, this is in your area, and there was pictures of stuff, and I was like, oh my god. So I went to the bottom and I tried to press this unsubscribe button, and it said, we're working on it with this little thing going round. So I just got rid of it, and I was like, for fuck's sake, I was like, for goodness sake, I don't want to even be on this, so I just kept deleting the emails and putting them into spam. Anyway, so I was on the phone to Apple and he asked me, have I received any emails? And I said, yeah, I got this email. And he goes, what's happened is basically because I clicked that unsubscribe button, it wasn't an unsubscribe button. It was something that caused it to not only fluctuate from my phone, but to spread in my iCloud. So it was basically a hack to my email, but because I clicked on it, they spreaded it into my whole iCloud. Because if you went onto Liam's user on his Mac, his was fine. But if you go onto mine, it was screwed. Like, I was delusional, like, of what was going on. Like, I felt like, what is going on right now? So he helped me download this thing. He took over my screen. He downloaded this thing called Malwarebyte or something, and he got rid of it all. And he said, you gotta be careful on what you click on. And I know, and I feel stupid, but because it wasn't just one of them where you're like, oh, you've won a TV. Like, it was your area, it was my area, it was pictures, and it was not nice to look at. And I was getting them all the time. I got about 50 a day, and I don't know who it was, and I honestly, I will never ever understand why people do this to people. Like, it's just so wrong and so... Anyway, he basically said that I had to completely restore my phone. My phone was screwed. Like, I couldn't get on anything, I couldn't update anything, I couldn't do anything. My phone was like, the screen was like that. When I had phone calls, I couldn't hear anything. So I had to completely reset my phone. I've had to completely reset my laptop, and the computer upstairs, we've had to wipe, like, put that Malwarebyte thing on it. So that's fixed. But the reason I'm sharing with you guys is because whatever emails you get and you don't want to look at them, just delete them, don't even open them. Like, don't do what I've done, do not even open them, do not even give it the time of the day. And if you keep getting it, there is an email address that I've been given that you can send it to, because people need to find... Apple are working on trying to work out who these people are. So every email I get, because I'm still getting that same email, which is disgusting, then I have to send it to an address they've given it to me, because they've got to try and work out who's sending it so they can nip it in the bud. So the email is basically abuse@icloud.com. So if any of you get any emails, and when I say abuse, you need to kind of use your head here. Like I said, it's not just you've won a TV. I get loads of that anyway, but it's, you know, real horrible things like murder and sexual abuse and things like that. So if you ever get anything like that, don't even open it, just forward it to that email and delete it. And just from the bottom of my heart, don't do what I did. Because I'm so lucky that I caught on to it straight away because I was on my computer. But he said that the reason that came on was because they were trying to hack my camera, which would freak me out because, you know, I've seen films like that. It's not right, and it freaks me out. And I even want to change my phone. Like, you guys don't even know how I felt about this. Like, I've been so frightened. I've been putting things over my phone, like when I'm in the shower and stuff like that, because that freaked me out. And I just really want to warn you guys, just don't ever click on any emails like that. And I'm sure you won't. I'm sure it was just me that made a silly little mistake. But like I said, you get so, especially with this GDPR, you get emails and they say if you want to unsubscribe, scroll down to the bottom and unsubscribe. But I didn't realise that that wasn't an unsubscribe button. It looked so real. I said, where did this information come from? And I have this magazine that I used to read when I was young, and it was called Cosmopolitan, I think. Yeah, Cosmopolitan. And I always go on Cosmopolitan's website and I go to the win section and I try and win. I do these competitions. But basically, no matter where you do a competition, if it's on a legit website or it's not, they store your information, they sell your information to databases which other people get, and that's how you get these emails. Because I think to myself, I get like 50 emails and I'm thinking, how the heck have you got my email address? Like, where are you getting this information from? Like, who are you? So it's because I've entered all of these competitions. Even on The Sun I entered a competition and he said that was that. I've also been receiving an email from mailnews.co.uk. Apparently I've won an iPhone X, I've won a TV, I've won a holiday, and what else did I win? An iPhone 7. That was it, an iPhone 7. So just be mindful, don't make the same mistakes, and if me putting this out here will help one of you guys, just think about what you're clicking on. Really think about what you're clicking on, because it doesn't, I was in that mindset of, oh, it will never happen to me. Like, you hear about it but it won't happen. And I was scared because I've heard of iCloud being hacked and it's not nice, and I felt really unsure. I felt really unsure of going on anything. I felt unsure about going on my banking. Even my banking, like my banking apps and my bank details were at risk because I do it all online. And he said, I'm so glad that we sorted it. I was on the phone with him for so long, and Apple, I just really want to give you a shout out because he was really helpful and you knew straight away. And if you ever get any issues, guys, just ring them, like with whoever you're with, but just ring them, because I knew something was up when my phone was going funny, my laptop and my computer. Like, I've had this for a long time. I've never had any issues, so it's weird. And yeah, just be mindful. Just really be mindful of what you're opening and what you're applying to as well, and what you're entering competitions for. So I just wanted to, other than that, I've been laying low. I have been laying low. Oh God, right. I have so much to tell you guys. I have so much to tell you, but I can tell you some, but I can't tell you another half of it. We're moving again. We're moving again this next week. This is just overwhelming. Oh my God. We're moving. We decided we were moving 2 weeks ago. I can't even get my head around it. I've been quite low, like I've been laying low. I haven't been doing as many YouTube videos. I've been trying to do as much. Like, it's Wednesday, I'm only filming at 12:21 on Wednesday. Usually I film Mondays and I usually film Sundays, upload Mondays, etc. But you had a vlog the other day. But we're moving because of 2 reasons. Like I said, one, because I want to be in an apartment or flat because of my own safety and for other reasons. And 2, we're moving because of a bigger reason, which I will share with you next. I will share with you end of next week, if you guys stick around, because you'll realise it's the right thing to do. It's like, hello baby. Hi! Hello, are you excited to move? Are you excited to move? Because mummy is. Sort of. It's gotta be stressful, Baba. It's gonna be stressful. And if you need any help, just leave any comments down below. Like, if you are getting anything, just ask me down below and I'll do my best to answer you back, guys. But stay around. You're gonna have vlogs for moving. We're gonna be doing loads of Christmas stuff, decorating. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye guys.